Chapter 12. Can my sin cause me to lose everlasting life? People who think that they have to maintain their everlasting life after believing in Jesus by not sinning probably do not understand what sin really is. Most people, including probably Nicodemus too, believe that sin is an act of evil. Many will say that they are good people because they have not killed anyone, hurt others, stolen, or committed adultery. They think that sin is an act of evil against another person. This is understandable because this is the world's understanding of sin. Therefore, the laws of the world prescribe punishment against acts that hurt or harm others. According to the standards of these worldly laws, most of us have not committed evil. I am sure that the majority of you have not been charged by legal courts as criminals. However, we must not forget that God is holy, and obviously His standards are higher than man's. He not only is angry if we do evil, but He is also angry when we do not do the good that we should. James chapter 4 verse 17 says, "Therefore to him that knoweth to do good, and doeth it not, to him it is sin." For example, we are told in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 17 to pray without ceasing. In other words, we should always be in the attitude of prayer. If we are not, then we have sinned. We all know that the fifth commandment commands us to honor our parents. Exodus chapter 20 verse 12. If at any time we fail to honor our parents, then we have sinned. Have you been rude or impatient to your parents? If we have a biblical understanding of sin, then we will not be so arrogant to think that we can maintain our salvation by not committing sin. We must also not forget that unlike policemen and judges who only see our visible acts of evil, God sees the thoughts in our head, the lust in our eyes, the subtle lies in our words, the pride of our hearts, and the unseen evils that we commit in private. Matthew chapter 5 verse 28 says that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. If God considers all these as sin, then how can we preserve our everlasting life by not sinning? The Apostle Paul clearly describes his struggles with sin in Romans chapter 7 verses 15 to 23. This is what every honest Christian experiences as he struggles against sin. Remember, we have everlasting life because of the perfect work of a perfect Savior. We cannot earn nor preserve everlasting life by our efforts. O wretched man that I am!